Okay, so in this video, we're going to break down how to make this animation. It's going to be fairly simple, not too hard, and easy for beginners. So, start out, we're going to go to File, New, General. I'm just going to save that. We're going to press A to select all. Okay, we're going to press A to select all. We're going to go X, delete. We're going to go Shift A. We're going to do cube. We're going to scale this up, I'd say about here. Move it up on the Z axis. Go over here, Shift A, Mesh, UV Sphere, and make it about there. Move it on the Z axis just a little bit more down. And we're going to insert a keyframe by pressing I of location, and we're going to go 10 frames up, and we're going to go G, Z, move it to the middle of the cube, press I, and do location. So now, as you can see, the sphere moves up as the animation goes along. So now, to make this really explode, we're going to press on this cube, press tab to go into edit mode. Press tab to go into edit mode. We're going to go right click, subdivide it about there. Then we're going to go up into edit preferences. We're going to go into preferences, and we're going to go to this search bar. We're going to type in cell fracture. Just typed in cell to make it easy. We're going to check that box and close this. Now, we're going to go press tab again to go back to object mode. We're going to go to quick effects, cell fracture. Make sure you're selecting the cube. It's going to have this big long list, and we're going to go to own verts. Source limit is how many pieces you want. So we're going to make this about 150. We don't have to mess with anything else on this list, so let's press OK. And as you can see, it starts creating pieces. And it's going to take just a second. There it goes. Now it has this weird, almost fuzzy looking texture. So if you select the original cube and you press H to hide, it fixes that, because pretty much what's happening is the original cube was inside of the cells and it just didn't turn out great. So as you can see, if we select this and move it out, we have just a bunch of different pieces to one big cube. So we're going to put that back, and still nothing happens. It doesn't explode, it doesn't move, it doesn't do anything. So before we fix that, we're going to do Shift A, we're going to do Mesh Plane, move it on the Z axis to about there, scale this up, maybe make it a bit larger, and we're going to add, this will make more sense in a second, we're going to go to Rigid Body, type Passive, everything else there is okay. So now we're going to select all of these, make sure everything is selected, and we're going to go to Object, Rigid Body, Add Active. Object, Rigid Body, hold Alt, Add Active. So now, as you can see, all of these have an active rigid body type. So now they fall and crumble on the floor and still don't react with the sphere. So the sphere needs to be rigid body, type passive, and the settings need to be animated. So now it's going to look very odd. But now everything explodes and works fine. But for this animation, let's say this sphere, didn't explode until frame 30. You can see the cube kind of falls to the floor and collapses and crumbles before the sphere actually hits it. So what we're going to do to fix that is we're going to go over here, select all of this, every single cell. We're going to go down to collisions, and we're going, we need to make sure one of these is selected. We're going to go to Dynamics. We're going to hold Alt. We're going to press Deactivated. Check that box. Go down here and check Start Deactivated. Still holding down Alt. Now, as you can see, we need to make sure that happened for all of them. Yes, it did. So now, as you can see, nothing happens until that sphere comes up and explodes them. And if we hide this sphere, we can watch this replay. Everything just explodes and it looks really amazing. So we can make this look even better by scaling this up really far, doing Shift A, camera and go up here to View, Align Active Camera to View. We can right click, adjust focal length, just make it maybe there. And now you can see most of the bits after the cube has exploded. We can probably make this in maybe 120? Yeah, 120. So now it explodes and everything falls to the ground. So to make this even better, we can go in here, go select all of this, make sure you select one of these, do material, new. We can probably do some sort of emission type, turn the strength up to about 15. Then we can select this plane. We're going to do new. We're going to do glossy. Color, just like the color blue, doesn't really matter. Turn the roughness down to 0.2 or whatever. We're going to go to the camera view. We're going to go to render view. This doesn't look very good. Oh, also we need to make sure we select this piece again. Shift, select everything. Then do Shift L and link material. So now Control L, link materials. Make sure everything's selected first. Then Control L, link materials. Now you can see the whole thing is emission. Which for some reason there's one little piece down here that didn't get linked. So I can fix that easily just by Control L, link materials. There we go. Nothing else seems to be of a problem, so let's go back to the camera's view. We're going to set the render engine to cycles. Nah, that looks quite nice. Now let's have it exploded. Bits on the floor. Now I'm going to render this, and I'll be back whenever I'm done rendering. And here is our final render in an app called DJV, which I'll leave a link in the description for. This is just kind of a snippet of what it would really be like if you had a full animation, because it didn't have long to make this video. So hope you liked it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hope you join me in the next video. Bye.